Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, September 17th. I'm Michael Taylor. Welcome to the program. Hope your day's off to a great start, and we're going to get you off to a great start with some great guests on our program today. Up first, we're going to talk to Siobhan Foster, the CEO for Village Management Services. They have some efficiency reports going on, talking about what's going on internally at VMS, as well as some cautions about how to keep your bike secure from thieves here in the neighborhood. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And then Creative Connections Club's going to be on. They're a brand new kind of club, and they got some interesting shows they have coming up later this month they want you to be a part of, so stay tuned for that. Hey, we got an important Stay Informed for you. It's Coastal Cleanup Day coming up on the 21st. It's going to be going all along the coast and inland areas too, even though it's called Coastal Cleanup. You can do it anywhere you want. So if you're interested, residents can get together at beaches, parks, other locations, and pick up trash and do their part to prevent pollution. Attend a cleanup near you. You can go to coastkeepers.org/cleanup-day for more information. Find a site, get together, bring a group, and do your part to keep our areas, parks, and beaches clean. Let's take a look outside, and we got some clean clouds out there in the sky. We got a little overnight drizzle. I got up this morning, walked the dog, and the sidewalk was wet, street was a little wet, so I was like, okay, so I had a little bit overnight. We're gonna have mostly clear skies today, clouds moving through. We have a low pressure system that's kind of making a slow pass through Southern California. So tomorrow evening and into Thursday, we have a little bit of another chance of sprinkles and some drizzle. So don't be surprised if we get a couple drops here and there, but nothing significant, no real accumulation. And then as we head into the weekend, we start to warm up. We got a little mini heat wave going into the weekend, and it's probably going to take us into the first days of next week as well. So enjoy the cooler temperatures while we can, and the heat up. Not as bad as we had a couple of weeks ago, but it'll be warm in the 80s. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset while we're at it. Beautiful picture of Aliso Creek down here from Dave Southworth. Thank you very much, Dave, for sending this one in to us. Sunrise this morning, it was 6:36. Sunset tonight is going to be 6:53. If you'd like to send us a picture, we'd love to see it. Sunrise, sunset shots, creeks, vacations, pets, places you've been, whatever it is, email us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will put it in our sunrise sunset segment. Okay, we've got just one meeting to tell you about. Then when we come back, we'll be talking VMS CEO Siobhan Foster. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Artistry, South Orange County's only cannabis dispensary located right here in Laguna Woods. The Artistry is your trusted source for the highest quality cannabis products and the best customer service. We offer daily deals up to 50% off on top brands. Whether you're new to cannabis or a seasoned consumer, our friendly and informative staff is here to help you elevate in style. We're located next to Gate 3 and now offer delivery right to your door. Join us for a one-of-a-kind dispensary experience.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We cook, we clean, we listen, we help, we care. And that's why we create customized care plans to enable every senior to maintain their independence. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Tickets are on sale at the Performing Arts Center for Kalimba. The Spirit of Earth, Wind, and Fire on November 9th, presented by the California Club. Enjoy a tribute full of the energy and soul of Earth, Wind, and Fire with songs like September and Boogie Wonderland. Purchase tickets at the Pack Box office or online at CaliforniaClubLWV.com or call 949-597-4289. Enjoy the music of Earth, Wind, and Fire like it was meant to be.
As we do every month, I want to welcome back CEO for VMS, Siobhan Foster. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And you guys recently had a benchmarking report going on. And what's a benchmarking report? What's that all about?
Sure. We let our residents know that we completed a benchmarking report that compares VMS to its sister communities and some other agencies throughout Southern California. The intent is to show how we compare in terms of costs and services provided.
So cost, efficiency, ratios, those kinds of things?
Yes.
Okay.
And then see where we might be able to learn from the other organizations and continue to enhance our services and our costs.
Okay, and you got some highlights for us in terms of things you did learn, things you found out?
Correct. So again, the report compares services and costs of VMS's 9 departments with services provided by for-profit companies, government entities, and other age-restricted communities, notably Leisure World, Seal Beach, and Rossmore Walnut Creek.
Okay.
VMS staff research included budget and website reviews, interviews, quotes, service levels, requests for proposals, and labor costs.
Okay. And if people want to see the full report, where can they go?
On the next slide is the link to that report. It's on the village website.
Okay.
And again, it's the full report. We are going to provide further details and synopses in what's up in the village and future editions of Village Breeze to break it down into more manageable pieces for everyone.
Okay, so some of the chunks were part of a general administration. There's a one there for the benchmark.
I was going to say today I'd like to
Sure.
focus on one area, and that is general administration. This covers administration, communications, corporate secretary, and human resources. And again, our benchmarking criteria here is costs and operational metrics.
Okay.
On the next slide is the operational metrics that we looked at. Each function was evaluated in terms of its complexity, complex, moderate, and low. So for administration, that's based on the magnitude of the services managed.
Right.
For communications, the methods and quantity of communications outreach to the community. Corporate secretary is based on the number of meetings administered each year. And human resources is based on the ratio of human resource employees to HR staff.
Okay. And you got some numbers here on the next page here on the next slide that kind of tells us the efficiencies that are going on,
Yes,
right?
so this shows that VMS provides cost-competitive general administration with robust service levels. General government functions comprise about 7.5% of the total GRF budget, which is 2.4% less than Rossmore Walnut Creek and 9% less than Leisure World Seal Beach. And then VMS offers service levels at a lower cost and leaner staffing levels, but they are greater complexity of services. And VMS generally offers higher service levels than the cities surveyed, again at comparable and leaner staffing levels.
Yeah, and the next graph kind of shows a really good side-by-side from VMS, Rossmore, Seal Beach, and the city's average, right?
Right.
You seem to be kind of the standard bearer around here.
We are, and this is exciting for general administration. So we provide complex services across the 4 service areas, and then our costs are less than the area cities as well as our sister communities.
Okay. And so there are best practices you guys look at as well, right, in this benchmarking?
Correct, to see how we may improve VMS. So what we learned in general administration is while that VMS seems to make better use of technology than its sister communities, we've learned that municipalities use greater technology in areas such as board and committee meetings and human resources, notably employee recruitment and some other human resource functions. So we're going to take a greater look at these, see what we might be able to introduce here to realize operational efficiencies and further cost savings.
Now, were there anything that the report pointed to said, hey, there may be an area here, there, or something like that where you guys can take that look and hard to look and even find even more efficiencies?
Yes, this is the general administration example today, and all of our comparisons have noted best practices where we may enhance our services.
Okay. Now we've got an unfortunate incident going on with bicycle thievery that's going on in the village, but it sounds like there was a suspect, and we have at least it's gone down a little tick since its uprise.
So earlier this summer, we saw an uptick in bicycle thefts, including e-bikes, which are the new popular way of getting around. And this mirrors the activity that's been seen outside of the community. So security has been working closely with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. This includes a dedicated investigator that's been assigned to the village, as well as the Sheriff's Department conducting extra patrols with marked and unmarked vehicles. Trail cameras are also being used in more remote areas where someone may gain access to the property.
Okay.
And so diligent observation by our security personnel led to an arrest on August 18th. It was in the early morning hours. The Sheriff's Department was called and confirmed that the suspect had a stolen tricycle with him, and the subject admitted to entering the village with a friend to steal bicycles here in the village. Since that arrest, there have been only 2 thefts, so in about a period of a month, only 2 thefts. So it appears that the main suspects have been caught.
Okay, the bicycle thief crime spree maybe has been put to an end, hopefully.
Let's hope so, yes.
But there's still things we should do in terms of making sure that things are just secure, right, with the bikes and all those things.
Right, the Sheriff's Department and security encourages the following bike prevention tips. Notably, they call it hide it, lock it, or lose it. Stow your bicycle safely out of view. Don't make it a temptation for others. Choose the right place to lock. Inside the home or courtyard is the safest. Choose the best lock, and they recommend those that use steel U-locks and those manufactured by kryptonite. And then to protect bike parts, if there's a special accessory not riveted to the bicycle, chances are someone may try to steal it. And then keep records of your make, model, color, serial number, and take photos.
Now, you can also register your bike, right, with the Sheriff's Department. I remember when I was a kid, I got a little registration sticker for my bike in case someone took it, so that in case they find it, they know where to go.
So we offer that program here in the village, and the link is on the screen before you at bit.ly/safe bikes. This is the resident bicycle registration program. And so if your bike is stolen, call security immediately to file a report, call the Sheriff's Department, and follow the prompts to reach Sheriff's Dispatch. And then contact security personnel if you see anyone suspicious. We ask you to, again, if you see something, say something.
Right.
Because that helps us.
Get those bikes registered in case it does unfortunately happen. At least they'll be able to find its way back to you.
Exactly.
We've got some other fun stuff going on. The Great Shakeout and disaster preparedness is going on.
Yeah, so we have some disaster preparedness events we just want to remind our residents about. On Tuesday, October 8th is the Department of Security Services and the Disaster Preparedness Task Force Expo. That will be held in Clubhouse 5. Here you can meet vendors, experience an earthquake simulator, which is always fun, find disaster preparedness supplies, and discover additional resources.
All right.
And then on Thursday, October 17th at 10:17 a.m. is the statewide Great Shakeout earthquake drill. And this encourages residents to prepare for disaster by identifying your drop, cover, and hold location, inventorying personal emergency supplies, updating your emergency contact information with family and friends, and then you can always visit the Shakeout website for more information and to register.
Perfect, absolutely. Well, always an efficient time when we're in here. We get through a lot of information in a very good short time. Thank you very much, Siobhan Foster, CEO for VMS, for coming in today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And of course, go Steelers.
Or Rams.
Or Rams. We'll support the Rams too. You're watching This Day. When we come back, we're going to be talking to folks from a new club here, Making Connections. Stay with us.
Attention all club organizers, party planners, and those who simply love to gather and celebrate life's special moments. Are you tired of the hassle of cooking for your events? Looking for a convenient and delicious solution? Introducing our easy and convenient catering trays, perfect for groups of any size from 35 to 90. Need a larger space to host your event? Look no further than our restaurant's banquet room, the perfect venue for your next gathering. Call us today to place your catering order or reserve our banquet room for your next event. Create memories and traditions with Polly's Pies.
All great healthcare organizations care, but the best dare to reach higher. At Hoag, we lead with life-saving clinical trials and advanced therapies. Our world-renowned specialists innovate with state-of-the-art technologies like virtual reality and robotics. Hoag is the #1 hospital in Orange County 4 years in a row. Now, more than ever, your healthcare choices matter. Choose Hoag.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
At Motion Drip, we believe in proactive wellness. Our IV therapy is designed to give you the well-being you deserve. With increased vitamin absorption directly into your bloodstream, it will replenish your body with hydration and nutrients to support your body's functions, increase energy levels, slow signs of aging, improve muscle recovery, and boost stamina. We are located right outside of Gate 8 on Moulton Parkway. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your appointment today, as we will be your proactive partner in wellness.
Did you know that tinnitus or ringing in your ears can be a sign of hearing loss? Hi, I'm Dr. Gabby Rodriguez, one of the audiologists here at Amazing Hearing. Contrary to what many doctors may tell you, tinnitus can be helped and often eliminated.
I'm a doctor and I thought I'd have to live with the tinnitus, and my hearing has gone from loud tinnitus to no tinnitus in a week and a half.
Call us today for a free consultation. Amazing Hearing, the hearing and tinnitus experts.
There's some new kids in town in terms of new clubs here in the village, and it is Creative Connections Club. I want to welcome Mary Izali and David Mitchell to the program.
Hi.
So nice to be here.
Nice to have you guys. So Molly, tell us about Creative Connections Club. What is it about? How is it different than some of the other clubs that kind of, in the same area of theater and performance?
Well, it is about theater and performance and dancers and all that stuff, but I started thinking about how lucky we are to have so many talented people here in the village. And so I started meeting the potters, the sculptors, the gardeners, the jewelry makers, all the crafts people. And I just thought, hey, what about the concept of everybody meeting together to just keep our creative spirits going?
Okay.
And then to meet new people that become our support group.
Now, do you think people can take inspiration from other things and turn it into that? Like, I can go see a movie and then maybe paint something or something like that, or vice versa, or make a sculpture and that kind of thing?
Absolutely. I was at the garden club's, whatever they call it, bazaar maybe, and it's coming up. There's an art one that's coming up. And I met this woman that makes glass stuff. And so I bought this beautiful vase from her to give to my friend who got married. And then when I started writing the play, I started thinking about how that was a creative connection. And so I'm just loving that. I'm loving that I met David because he loves to write. Tell him about.
So David, tell us about
your stuff.
How did you get involved with Mary? How did you start doing all this? And
I met Mary at a writers club that we're both in, screenwriters club, but both of us really prefer playwriting. And so before I moved to Laguna Woods Village, I used to be a chef, and I owned a company that took people all over the world on wine and culinary tours.
Oh, wow.
So not so much about writing. But then I came here, and then there were so many clubs in Laguna Woods Village that I said, well, let me join a writing club. And so I started writing, and it was pretty good. And then I went into another club where there was acting, and I thought, well, maybe I'll write some plays, and maybe the actors will do it. And sure enough, I've written, believe it or not, in the last year and a half, 14 one-act plays.
Oh my gosh, you're busy. Are your fingers okay?
No. So a lot of them have been performed with Creative Connections, thank goodness, and I also have the Old Pros, we have the Theater Guild, and then I also have a couple of other ones that my plays have been produced. So it's great, I love it.
You've been working in creative fields for a long time, and like you said, you wine and culinary. I mean, chefs are artists too, right? And
Absolutely.
And you discover that, and the people who go to those events, I imagine, were very into the creation of the meals and also other creative things, right?
The greatest compliment I could get when I was a chef was somebody would take a picture of the plate. They say, "Oh, this is too beautiful to eat."
Right. right?
That's great.
Right.
But eat it.
And there's a lot, and it's such a temporary thing, right? And you kind of understand how to let go as you're creating a craft like that, like a sand sculpture at the beach or sandcastle. You got to let that go. That's how it's going to take it.
Eat it. It's okay. Eat it.
So, Mary, as you've kind of gone into this, what do you hope to see Creative Connections become?
Well, just more people joining together. One of the funnest things we do is we have these big potlucks, and then maybe we'll act out a scene. Like one of his was called "Little Voices in My Head," and it's about.
I have those all the time.
Exactly.
You should have come to the play.
Yeah,
I wrote it with you in mind.
I knew that.
And so I mentioned it in the play I just wrote, which is about senior online dating again. And those little voices in your head are things that make you doubt yourself. And that's why we need Creative Connections, because we need those people to go, oh, what have you been doing? Oh, how's it going? You know, and pat you on the back and come to your play and buy your vase. And
Very important.
And I think a group like this can really push people forward who have that voice in their head. For instance, David says, I've had this idea, but I just don't know how to start. I just don't think it'll be good enough. I'd hate to fail at this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that was what that play was, that one-act play was about. So one of the characters was very positive, one of the characters was very, very negative, and one character was neutral, and all these things were swirling in this person's head, like, oh, I doubt I can do this. I can do this. I doubt I can do that. And and it was an audience participation, because after the play was over, we asked the audience for questions. And to our absolute utter surprise, we had 40 minutes worth of questions on that one play.
Yeah, people can relate to that. Yeah. We need each other.
Yeah, you have those connections, the people that push you forward, to give you ideas, to inspire you from places you don't even expect, and that kind of thing. Yeah. So tell me about what's coming up on the 29th.
Well, we have two plays. They're both funny. Two different kinds of humor.
Okay.
So mine is going to be first. It's called Online Stranger Dangers. So when I wrote my first script that you guys have been playing on TV6.
The dating show.
Yes, Seeking Online Adventures. There were women who were like really good friends and really supportive of each other. And so I thought, when I write the second one, now I got to do something different. So this is about, I'm still playing my character, the relationship podcast, Sophia. And the other character, living in this SoCal retirement community, is having her place remodeled. So my character lets her come and stay there for a while. Well, we're both doing online dating, and what could go wrong?
I feel like Sophia may never find love. I'm starting to worry about Sophia. All right, tell us a little bit about surviving the golden years.
Well, considering that her play was about dating, I thought I would try something a little different, but somewhat in the same genre. And instead of dating for the first time, meeting people for the first time, I wrote about a play about people who have been together, married together for 20, 30, 40 years. And it's a game show, and there's a game show host, and there's two couples in the play. One couple is very sophisticated, and the other couple, not so much. And,
Not so much.
And then the game show host asks them questions, and both couples, they can answer with the truth, or they can tell a huge whopper. And then the audience gets to vote whether or not they are telling the truth or telling a huge whopper.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds
It's
like
hilarious. And the actors are so good. And so are my actors. We are really blessed to have these people performing.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Now, will Creative Connections always be about plays and that kind of thing, or can it be about anything? Could it be maybe an art show in a couple months or something like that you guys are doing? Is it going to be kind of that variety?
Yeah. I think the people that are making crafts and things would like to show their stuff at an event. So you're thinking like we are.
There we go. I should be in this club.
You should. You're welcome.
Good feeling. You need
$25 dues. We'll take a check right now.
We'll get some shirts made. And so, running this club, where do you want to take it? Where do you think it can go? I know it's kind of, when it's new, it's kind of open in all directions.
Well, I think just continuing the plan we have of, we'll hand people the microphone and say, okay, tell us about yourself. So the more everybody feels like, hey, I'm getting heard, I'm getting seen, have our lovely potlucks, a little entertainment. We had a DJ once. We had a Ron's Castle Jam band one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are having some pretty good parties.
We are. That's it. It's more of a party. You got it.
You guys meet once a month. What are the usual times you meet and where?
Well, we like to meet in Clubhouse 6 because it's so cozy. It has that fireplace. It has that great lounging area for the potluck and everything. But you know what? There's nobody working there right now, so you can't book it yet because we got the Clubhouse 1 stuff going on.
For the next meeting, it's going to be September 29th. It's going to be Sunday. It's going to be Clubhouse 5. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 6. They got a great couple plays, Online Stranger Dangers and Surviving the Golden Years.
Yeah.
Mary and David, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Creative Connections. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
For 25 years, the Newport Beach Film Festival, one of the nation's most celebrated international film events, has become a pivotal stop on the awards circuit.
Hi, I'm Mark Ronson.
Kate Beckinsale.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Excited to be here at the Newport Beach Film Festival.
I'm in Newport Beach.
I'm in Newport Beach.
Eggs. For you, they never ended up in one basket. You saved, you invested, you diversified. Then, with the right help, you grew your nest egg and found the recipe for your ideal retirement. And when it all came together, you realized it was about more than just eggs. Write your retirement recipe today.
Annette, how long has it been since we built your patio room?
A couple, 3 months, I guess.
Yeah. And so how's it working out for you?
It's just working out great. And you did it in such a timely manner, and we just love it out here.
Yeah. And when you gave us this job, I told you, we'll do a nice job for you. Did we?
Absolutely. We really, really did. We couldn't be happier.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Give us a call. We'll do a nice job for you, too.
Quick check of the weather before we go, and it's going to be a couple cool, great days. Then we warm up towards the end of the week. Maybe some drizzle tomorrow night and into Thursday, but other than that, going to be cool weather, and then a warm up over the weekend. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I got to go off to my Creative Connections meeting, but before I go, we want to tell you that tomorrow on the program, Spoken World Club and Old Pros are going to be here. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.